أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد النبي الكريم وعلى آله وأصحابه الطيبين الطاهرين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين، وبعد. اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا ساميا معصوما. اللهم لا تجعل فينا شقيا ولا محروما ولا مطرودا ولا معذبا بنار برحمتك يا عزيز يا غفار. أما بعد أحبتي في الله، نعيش مع كتاب الله مع مطلع سورة الغاشية. يقول سبحانه: هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية. My dear brothers and sisters, this is, the beginning of Surah Al-Ghashiyah, and the simple meaning for this was Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Exalted, said, has there reached you the report of the overwhelming event? So Al-Ghashiyah, the overwhelming, one of the names of the Day of Judgment. Has there reached you the report of the overwhelming event? Some faces that day will be humble, working hard and exhausted. They will enter to burn in the hot fire, in the hellfire. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة. الغاشية اسم من أسماء يوم القيامة، وكثرة الأسماء تدل على أهمية المسمى، فقد سمي يوم القيامة بأسماء عديدة على حسب الأهوال التي ستحصل في ذلك اليوم، وعلى حسب الغرض من سياق ذلك الاسم. فهنا سميت بالغاشية التي لا مهرب للإنسان منها، تغشاه، تتلبس به، لا يستطيع أي منا الهروب إلى أي وسيلة أخرى، أو يستطيع أن يتفادى ذلك اليوم. فذلك اليوم لابد أن يعمل الإنسان له. وهنا يظهر لنا علاقة مطلع هذه السورة بالآيات في السورة قبلها، لأن الإنسان تغشاه هموم هذه الدنيا، فيهرب من التفكير في هموم الآخرة إلى هموم الدنيا. وكان الأولى له إن أراد أن يصلح دنياه وآخرته أن يفكر في آخرته قبل دنياه. قال سبحانه: بل تؤثرون الحياة الدنيا والآخرة خير وأبقى. فكل من أهمل آخرته يأتي ذلك اليوم بيوم لا مهرب منه. فالله سبحانه وتعالى أن يلطف بنا وأن يسترنا، آمين. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the beginning emphasizing about the important event at the Day of Judgment, which overwhelmed every person. And actually the word Ghashiyah, where something you cannot escape from it. Something that you will wear it. It's like your garment. And that's one of the names of the Day of Judgment. And the Day of Judgment has multiple names, and that's because of the importance of it. And at the same time, recording different activities or events that occurred on that day. So every name will give you an image, a picture about what is going to be at that day. And now, what the things it's overwhelmed us? The event that's happening in this life. That's where worry, stress, and many other things. And that distracts us from thinking of the real life, of the hereafter. And now we see the connection between the beginning of the surah and what the previous surah ended. The previous surah ended like by reminding how people, they prefer this life over the hereafter. It's been overwhelmed to the point that they never even thought about the hereafter. But that's what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told them, no, it's really important to think about the hereafter. And actually, if you think about the hereafter, all your problems will be resolved in this dunya. Nothing will overwhelm you, because the most important things that to think and to shift your thinking of the hereafter. So thinking of the hereafter actually will help you to fix your situation, and at the same time will help you to ease your problems. Because thinking of that, all of these problems are going to be resolved by death. We are going to die and leave it behind. And actually what's coming even could be worse. And that will make us to prepare ourselves for that. That's the real exam and test that's waiting. Like there is the student that he might have a quizzes, have some of assignment. That's not that important, but the main project, it's coming. You have to focus on that one, because that will determine your end. When you have an exam, what matters, the result after that. So that's the real exam, not the mock exam. We are here now in dunya, this life. This is the mock exam. The student, they know what they meant, but the hereafter, that's the most important one. So that's what should be our concern, not this one. هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة. حقيقة هذه الآيات مفزعة، أن هناك من أهل النار من أسماهم الله سبحانه وتعالى أهل النار، من العاملين الناصبين يشتغلون بكثرة وبجد في هذه الدنيا، ومع ذلك انتهى بهم المطاف بأن يكونوا من أهل النار. لم يقل هناك كسالى لم يشتغلوا ولم يعملوا، لا، وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة، تشتغل وتشتغل بجد، ومع ذلك انتهى بها المطاف أن تكون من أهل النار. لماذا؟ لأن عملهم لم يكن خالصا لوجه الله الكريم، ولأنهم لم يتوجهوا بذلك العمل طالبين رضا الله، وإنما يطلبون بذلك رضا النفس. بل إن منهم من لا يوجد في قلبه الله سبحانه وتعالى. نعطيك مثال على أولئك، ربما يكونوا مترهبنين، تركوا ربما حتى الدنيا، واتعبوا أنفسهم واجتهدوا في أمور كثيرة، من بين مثلا القساوسة والرهبان. قد يكونوا من بينهم من هناك من هم مخلصين، لكن لم يخلصوا للإله الحق، ولذلك كل أعمالهم كما قال سبحانه وتعالى وقدمنا إلى ما عملوا من عمل فجعلناه هباء منثورا. فذلك العمل وإن كان فيه تعب ونصب إلا أنه لا يغني عنهم ذلك اليوم شيئا. اللهم سلم اللهم سلم. My dear brothers and sisters, these ayat are really scary. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talking about faces of some of those, they are khashi'ah because they are terrified. They're not only just being humble there, but they are in a state of shock. At that time, their heart would be present, where their heart in this dunya was not in there. You see the word khushu', the presence of the heart? Instead of their presence of the heart, they have it now. No, they will have it in the hereafter, because that when they face it, the reality. وُجُوهٌ يَوْمَئِذٍ خَاشِعَةٌ. At that time, they have a presence of the heart. And they said, oh, we wished if we really have the right way of thinking. And they used to be in this life عاملة ناصبة. They are harder worker. They are hard workers. عاملة. They work so much. And they make themselves tired. But at the same time, Allah said, تَصْطَى نَارًا حَامِيَةً. They will end up to be in hellfire. SubhanAllah. Well, where is the benefit of their work? They are harder worker. Okay. Because in their heart was not Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at that time when they are working. Because they have not even been sincere or directed that action to Allah. They are doing that only to please themselves. Or even Allah was not even in their heart because they didn't know Allah. They have not even worshipped the right God. They have no connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So when they come to the day for judgment, the action will be useless. Either was not sincere, was not for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or because they have not directed that to the right God. So they come in the day for judgment and end up to be in hellfire. So it's better now in this life to have that khushu', to have the presence of the heart, to focus your way of thinking. وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية. May Allah protect us all. I'll give you this example. Imagine of an engineer, he's working very hard. There's an engineer, he's working very hard for a Ford company. Somebody was joking, he said, Ford is a stand for fix or daily repair, or repair daily, Ford, it's a good company, no way. So he said he's working for Ford company. And at the end of the month, he went to GM company. He said, pay me. They will say to him, you are not in our payroll. He said, no, I work very hard. He said, no, it doesn't matter. You are not in there in our payroll. He said, no, you have to pay me now. Did you know if you're not going, we are going to call the police. We're going to say a crazy man at the door. He gets shot. Yes, he worked hard, but for not that company. I'm just giving an example for those, they are working hard in this life, but not for Allah. When they come in the day for judgment, they will find nothing. Nothing but hellfire. May Allah protect us. So we always should remind ourselves and others about the importance of sincerity and about directing our action to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for not any person, for not anyone except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's the one, He would accept it, otherwise it's all that would be rejected. May Allah protect us. وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية. اللهم نسألك رضاك والجنة ونعوذ بك من سخطك والنار. آمين. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.